Today I want to talk about doing things in faith. Hi everyone, this is Barbara Velez. Welcome to my channel. Have you ever felt like you have something like a dream and something that you want to do, but you keep repeating yourself every single year? Oh, this is the year I'm going to accomplish this, or this is the year that I'm going to accomplish this other dream that I have. And comes the next year and you're kind of like thinking about, oh, this is gonna be the year, but at the same time in the back of your mind you're like, oh, that was my resolution for last year. And sometimes we operate that way when we have dreams or we have heard that we should be doing something. And the first thing I want to share with you is that dreams don't work until we do. We can have a dream, it's a great idea, but it won't be something tangible until we start working on it. And the Bible says that faith without deeds is dead. So we can have all the faith in the world to do something, but it's not until we start moving in faith, putting a step of faith and one foot in front of the other, until we start seeing things opening up and doors opening up for us in our journey. So what I want to encourage you today is that if you have a dream, if you have something that is being in the back of your mind, or you're always saying, yes, I've been called to do something, like for example, if you are being called to write a book, or if you're called to learn an instrument, or if you have been called to the ministry and you keep putting it off, then it is your time to turn it around and start moving in faith and asking the Lord, what is the first thing that you must do to walk towards the completion of that dream? When you establish a goal for yourself, then you can establish what are the steps that you need to do to get to that goal. So the first thing that you need to do is write in big black letters, or maybe red letters if that works for you. I have been called to write a book. I have been called to the ministry, or I have been called to work. Because some people are not working right now and they're looking for a job, but they're kind of confused into something that they want to do. And I went through that situation for a long time. I wanted to go I wanted to work, but I didn't have a clue what to do. So the first thing that you need to establish is, what is your dream? What is that you are pursuing right now? What is the thing that you need to do? And here the key is, what do I need to do? It's not that something that I dream of, that I want to. It's something that you need to do. There's some action attached to that dream. And then once you have established that, you need to establish an action plan for that, which means that there are steps that you need to take in order to complete it. So for in this moment, I want to write a book, and there's some steps that I need to take to complete that book. So my first step was to find someone that will guide me through the process. I already have done the research, I already have started writing down, but I felt like I wasn't moving completely forward, so I need to find someone that will guide me through the process, a mentor. And I found a very good friend and coach that is helping me maintain my pace and doing things in a way that it will help me progress through my writing. So I needed that, but I also needed to have some sort of accountability. In having that coach helping me, I have set up a person that will be there guiding me through the process, but someone that I will be accountable to for my progress. Sometimes when we have a dream, those are the very first things that we need to do. Find someone that have gone before us and that could help us or guide us through the process. And also that person or another person can be that a person that you could be accountable for, because that will move you and propel you forward. But sometimes we don't have the ability to do that. So you need to understand that the very first thing that you need to do is ask the Lord, what's your first step? If your first step is looking for guidance or looking for accountability or just do one thing, that's what you need to do. And when you take one step of faith and then one step of obedience, then you will be one step closer to accomplish that goal. In my case, I'm writing a book, so I have that as person that guides me. I number two have the accountability person that will help me through, but I have to do the work. That person is not going to do the writing for me. So I have to really look at my life and make the necessary adjustments that I need to in order for me to write this book. So the other thing that you need to do right now is to look at your life and see what are the things that you need to put in place in order for you to accomplish that dream. Some of us will have to remove things from our way. Things like, for example, if you used to watch TV when you come from work, then you remove that piece and you assign that time to do something else related to the writing of the books. Or some other people will have to add to their routine. Like, for example, if you need to add some time after a day of work, then you instead of going to bed, then you decide, well, I'm gonna push a little bit forward and I'm gonna invest some more time into do other things. So you need to put the time and the effort to do the work. Things are not going to appear magically, and they are not going to manifest right off the blue. There's always, even if the Lord is on it, there's something that you have to do. You have to move in obedience. And I want to encourage you today, so you know that if you find someone to guide you, if you find someone that you could be accountable to, and then you put the things in place in your life to move forward and to establish the guidelines for or the routine necessary to do that you've been called to, you're gonna start in the right direction to do it. And number 4, do not make excuses. We often put excuses that will give us permission not to do it. You need to remove excuses from your vocabulary. You need to believe in yourself and just do what you said that you needed to do. You need to learn how to follow through and do it. Just do it. Just do it. And I guess that's all for today. I just want to encourage you, if you have been pushing a dream towards the side for a season, it is time to pick that up and follow through. Just do it. Put the things in place that are necessary to move in faith, move in obedience, and put that faith that you have in that dream, and that you said that you've been called to do it, to the test. And the test will be doing something about it, putting the first foot forward into that dream. Because dreams, the dreams do not work or will not manifest until we do the work. I guess that's all for today. God bless you, and we'll see you next time. Remember, if you haven't subscribed yet and this is your first time seeing this video, click on the subscribe button and hit that bell so you get the notifications. See you next time.